make manipulative moves on a masseuse. Superstar Deshaun Watson now has 12 accusers and possibly 10 more. Come on now. They trying to take a player down. Come on, man. There are now 12 women making sexual misconduct allegations against superstar Deshaun Watson, with 10 more accusers being vetted, according to attorney Tony Bugsby. Busby represents the 7 women who have already filed lawsuits against Watson, and at a news conference on Friday, he announced 5 more lawsuits are in the works. Come on now, Deshaun. We are now representing 12 women, and we will have 5 more cases in due course. We have spoken to 10 more than 10 additional women. Now, there's 22 women altogether. To clarify, Busby said the additional 10 women all have similar stories to the first 12, but he's still gathering information before filing lawsuits on their behalf. Of their 12 accusers, Busby says the women did not know each other before coming forward with their allegations. The women come from different racial backgrounds. 7 of them are black, 2 Hispanic, and 3 are Caucasian. Oh, man. Man. Make manipulative moves on a masseuse. Let's get it, players. They trying to take my man Deshaun Watson down. Woo, man. When I said, I hope he doesn't have no text messages, man, that he sent them. Talking about like apologies or something like that, man. Man. I hope you don't have no text messages, Deshaun. I think you did apologize to one of them, man. Allegedly, man. Woo, man. I don't know. Players. Let's get it. Masseuse. A woman's job can, but doesn't always define her personality, but her profession, job, career can play a big factor. When it comes to being a professional masseuse, a position that instantly and directly contributes yourself into a certain degree of risky business. A man, especially like superstar Deshaun Watson or 9 to 5 man, your regular Joe, must be very careful, especially if he's a professional star athlete, when making a approach. Let's say you visit her on a weekly basis to deal with those nagging neck pains, shoulder pains, lower back pains, knee pains, or growing pains. And since you've been seeing her, the same masseuse for quite some time, you think you sensed a hint of natural flowing chemistry. But despite the fact you keep coming for her service to develop some sort of trust and chemistry, you think she feels the same way. Now, are you sure it's a mutual feeling, or she's just being polite because it's a part of her profession and you're taking her politeness as flirting? You're taking her politeness as flirting. Now, this situation can be a quite challenging one, even for the most accomplished charismatic man. Keep in mind, masseuses get hit on almost or just as much as strippers by plenty of men. So you're not the first to take her playful charm as building some kind of chemistry. So you have to decode the difference between choosing and charming. Players. Now, let's get to it. Number 2. The finer, sexier, and prettier the masseuse, the more frequent the number of flirtatious interactions. So now, to curate a opening for yourself that doesn't seem too obvious or predictable, you need to get a little more creative because she's heard every compliment, joke, and flirt. Understand, your advances should contain many of your calculated techniques in a comfortable, safe security blanket. Gotta make her feel safe in your presence. That's how you get her to open up. Overplaying your hand at the start will leave you without the smallest chance. So it's crucial that you maintain a seductive stance from afar. It's like attempting to feed a strange dog in the park. You have to proceed with caution, be quiet, and at the same time, persistent. The worst mistake you can make is start making any real big, fast, sudden moves. Remain calm, smooth, and confident. Making fast, sudden moves will set the dog off, it'll run, or have you running. Same way with the masseuse. Those fast, sudden moves coming on too strong will alert her antennas as well. So play it smooth because any hard rejection might mean you'll have to find another masseuse. Just remain a gentleman at all times, taking what she gives you and play on it, player. And then play on it, player. Now, distinguish the two, the woman and her profession. Be curious. Other than treating your time with the masseuse as a potential situation, the best thing to do is establish a friendly connection type of relationship with effective communication right from the jump, just as you would do with any other woman in a situation. Once you get familiar with the person, get familiar with her profession. Once you get familiar with her, the person, get familiar with her profession. Be curious about everything. Make a point of learning and understanding more about the science of massaging. Play, you gotta learn it, man. Conquer what she knows. I always say that. Hey, conquer what she knows. Now, these are the questions to answer right here, player. How long did it take her to learn the appropriate techniques? 2. Can she hurt someone if she's not careful? 3. What exactly is a deep tissue massage? 4. What's the purpose of essential oils? Now, seeking knowledge of someone is indirectly seducing them, and her interest in you will skyrocket. She knows you're naive when it comes to her profession, but she'll take notice of your questions, and that's intriguing to her, arousing one's curiosity or interest. With all this, it shouldn't be difficult to establish a solid foundation with constructive and subtle, meaningful questions. And subtle, meaningful questions. I'll just say that. And subtle, meaningful questions. Show an appreciation and respect for her job. This is key because it's not always something she receives that instantly separates you, players. That instantly separates you. Okay. Just whatever you do, don't slip over the boundaries. Getting too personal, having diarrhea of the mouth. You keep going, you keep talking, keep talking. Avoid coming on too strong by presenting her with intelligent, creative questions. Are you really passionate about your job, or is this just a financial hobby of yours? She wants to know if you're genuinely interested and that you respect her. If she interprets your questions as nothing more than pickup lines, this mission will be a guaranteed fail. Give her delayed gratification because, well, the reason why I say this is because, hey, the faster you get her, the faster she leave, player. So take your time, player. Delayed gratification. The faster you get her, the faster she'll leave, man. 4. Don't go off of stereotypes. Just like female strippers, the professional masseuse has had her fair share of assumptions and stereotypes. Years ago, way back in the gap, that's what rapper Willie D say. Way back in the gap, the most popular rumors was that a masseuse was nothing more than a loose woman looking to get closer to men and use her sex for hand jobs to get extra money. Now, just because she's a masseuse doesn't mean she's not a sex worker, because she could be a sex worker with a different title. Because we had massage parlors where I live got shut down because of prostitution. So she could use a masseuse and her techniques as a masseuse to make extra money, but also use hand jobs and her sex as financial gain also. So she could be a sex worker, but a masseuse is just her job title. So she, hey, man, it's every way. It's so many ways to hustle, man. But not saying all masseuses, but there's been a few. So this is not always the case. So don't treat her any differently simply because she's got her hands all over you. It might be difficult to constrain your mind into thinking in your pure, straightforward way or manner, especially with all the physical touches and contact arousing you. But try to stay professional. Don't give in to stereotypes and ensure she's aware of your awareness. Reason why? She's not automatically attracted or interested in you because she's doing her job. She's not using that all to seduce you. And she might even have a no dating clients policy. A no dating clients policy now. So look for that, players. Now, 5. If she's attractive, guys will try to hit on her. Wherever she goes, attraction equal reaction. But she's more than likely accustomed to the attention because she's used to it. And she's probably sensitive to guys who put her in a certain category. So make sure that you're not one of those guys and just be different. It gives her something to think about and marinate on. That's what you want right there. Number 6, leave her a nice tip. It's not quite direct, but it should provide similar results. Once the job is complete and all the tight kinks are out, you're feeling looser than ever before, reward her with a nice, reasonable tip. Not too much because she'll be looking for that more often when you come. She'll be always looking for a big tip. So don't just go overboard, huh? Or at the same amount next time. Like keep it like I say, man, reasonable. You know what I'm saying? Like 50. Let me see, 50. You want to do a little bit 60. You know what I'm saying? 65. Yeah, but I'm just saying, don't go overboard with it because every time you come, she's looking for that big tip. You know what I'm saying? But hey, keep it reasonable, player. Not too much because she'll be looking forward to it or more, the same amount next time. So keep it reasonable. Like just over what she normally charges. Hey, that's good too, over what she normally charges. Or ask her if she'd like to attend a nice dinner or concert or you want to meet up at a casino. Just Take her out of her comfort zone. That's what you're trying to do, player. But now, I said this. I always like to meet women at the casino. You know what I'm saying? We gamble, we eat. You know what I'm saying? Talk and conversate. So that's just me. But I'll use this example. Take her to like a concert. You know, you got tickets for two. Tell her you have a homeboy that's available if she wants to bring her friend along. Now that's just because if you ask her this, you're trying to do two things. See if she want to be alone with you, and then you want to see if she bring her friend, she's not too comfortable with you. But now, if she says she doesn't want to bring her friend, then that means she wants to get personal. So it's like you want to kill two situations with just one stone. But check this out. She might insist the two of you go alone, and even if the door doesn't swing wide open, you just want to see how close can you get to her, and if the feeling is mutual, granting you access instantly, this strategy allows for future entrance if correctly executed, player. So that's what you want, man. It's all about that, man. That's all you want to do. Hey, can I take you out sometime? You know what I'm saying? You want to bring a friend? You ain't comfortable with me? And she say no. She want to get personal. But if she bring her friend, then she don't really like trust you right then. You see what I'm saying? So you just want to see how far you can get, but you really want her to alone. Plus, you can get real personal though. Okay, 7. Another strategy is to bring her more clients. That's more money in her pocket also. Give her some much deserved compliments for her services and then move further by spreading the good word to your friends and family. Tell her you got some friends and family who love and appreciate using her healing Midas touch from such a talented masseuse. This increases her client roster. Oh yeah, making money now. There's no way she'll read anything into this suggestion because there's nothing even in the slightest degree hidden about it. It comes off real subtle, but gets you somewhere. Now, I always do this with strippers too. Hey, man, this ain't my boy at home. This ain't my homeboy first time coming to the strip club. This is first time coming to this strip club. So introduce yourself and just show them a good time. So that's what I do this to strippers, man. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff like that. So that's my little move. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this is my homeboy. You know what I'm saying? This is first time coming here. Introduce yourself to him. I already told him you're the best one in here. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to dancing, just show him a good time. Give him a good lap dance. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? There's no way she'll read anything into this suggestion because there's nothing even in the slightest degree hinting about it. It comes off real subtle but gets you somewhere. The trick is you will continue to go to her and she'll be inclined to thank you if you actually deliver on your words. Stand on what you say, players. Actions speak louder. We already know that. She's got more work. She smiles mostly every time she sees you because of your role in the extending business. And that puts you in the perfect position to get even more personal. It's somewhat a roundabout way of securing a much personal but friendlier meeting outside from her job. That's what you want, player. So if you're patient, it should provide good results. Moving slow and steady means you're putting your chess pieces in the right places, player. Like I say, man, delayed gratification, players. Delayed gratification. Slow. You want to go slow and steady, player. Putting your chess pieces in the right places, player. Setting everything up right. Now, I got something else for you. Now, if you don't want to do all that, you can do this right here. Hold on. You can use one of y'all. I always use my cousin, my little female cousin. We around that same age. She a little older than me. But then I use some of my female friends too. Now, check me out on this right here now. Use your female friend or friends to your advantage. By now, you should be quite familiar with the idea of letting your friend run interference. What I mean is just being a wing woman or a wing man. A female friend who's willing to heap praise on your positives with great confidence and influences. Women are more comfortable and open to listening to words of another woman. See, that's the oxytocin building. A woman can talk to another woman all day and they can build a friendship because their oxytocin just bonding with each other. So, hey, use her oxytocin and your friend's oxytocin, players, so they can build a kind of chemistry with them too. And then you go on that, players. And if you're capable enough to line up some new female clients for her, that particular masseuse, you're good to go. Just be sure your female friend is familiar with the art of running interference, being a wing woman. Tell her not to oversell it by being too obvious because if she makes bad mistakes, the entire operation will fall apart. The masseuse will instantly assume you only provide her with more work in order to make yourself look good. And if that happens, the jig is up, player. She done blew your spot up then. It might be in your best interest to use 2 or 3 of your close female friends in this operation, and only one of them will actually serve as a backup hitter. This is clever because it's done every night in every club, bar, casino around the nation. Everybody do this. All you're doing is applying this technique to a different location and setting. I mean, everywhere you go, you know what I'm saying? I'm in a club, strip club, you know, this woman come to me, hey, you seeing anybody in a relationship with anybody right now? I'm thinking this girl gonna try to talk to me, you know what I'm saying? I'm a pure man, she fine, okay. I'm finna do this, I'm finna get her. Next thing you know, she tell me, she come ask me because of her friend wanna know, but her friend was straight too, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, everybody kinda run that game. They play the little wing woman and wing man. Hey Deshaun, hey player. They trying to bring you down, player, allegedly. Now, one of the girls I heard lived on the side of her lawyer. That dude, Tony Bugsby. I'll say allegedly on that part too, but how you live on the side of your lawyer? Oh, man, this, hey, come on now. But check this out too. I was thinking that they were trying to ruin your reputation because you wanted to get traded, player. That's what I'm thinking. I said, man, they trying to ruin this man reputation because he trying to get traded. Because in the state of Texas, man, they take football real serious. And when they got a superstar, they don't want to let that superstar just leave like that, man. No, we trading you. What? Where? No, man. So I thought about it. I said, man, they trying to ruin this man's reputation because he's trying to get traded. But then I thought about it. I said, well, he is a young man. Could it happen? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He is human. Because when I was, like I said earlier, when those females rubbing on you, man, always touching you, physical touches and contact, it does arouse you, you know. It's natural for a man to get turned on by a woman that's rubbing on him, man. His neck, his groin, you know what I'm saying? Your chest and, you know what I'm saying, all down your chest and just, man, making you feel good. So it's gonna be natural to get an erection, man. I mean, come on now, we all human now, but though it's what you do after that. Now, I read a text message of his, and I said, I hope this man didn't leave a paper trail behind. I said, I hope this man didn't leave a paper trail behind. Because if he said anything like, I apologize, hey, did you get that money I sent you for doing what we said we was gonna do, or anything outside of a job, profession, or whatever? I said, man, I hope this man didn't leave a paper trail behind. I read the other day, he apologized to one of the masseuses, man, and I said, see, they can flip that apologize to that masseuse any way they want to now, because you're supposed to be going to get a massage. What you apologizing for? You see what I'm saying? So now it's like, okay. And then he said something, I forgot the text, but man, he was saying like how you apologize for what he did or what he said, but now you supposed to be going for a massage, but you apologizing for something now. So did you act inappropriately? Did you say something inappropriately? Oh man, there's only two ways you can apologize: doing something inappropriately or saying something inappropriately, Deshaun. So, hey, player, I hope they don't bring you down, player. But then see this too, though. If you make it out of this situation, without these lawsuits, because all they coming for lawsuits. It's not no like they want you to serve some kind of time. They just want your money, seem like, because it's civil. So if you do come out of this clean, your image will still have dirt on it, because like if you got a white T-shirt on, when you get caught up in situations like this, you can always wash that white tee, and then the color, you know, the ketchup stain will soon fade, but you will still see that little mark right there where that ketchup stain was. So it'll never really go away. So this will always be with him, man. Even if he do get out of this scot-free. Let's say he don't have to pay nobody. Let's say he was really real in what he was doing. He didn't do nothing, you know, inappropriately or nothing like that. No saying nothing or doing nothing. But if he get out of this, man, his white T-shirt will always have a little stain mark right there. We'll always see it. Everywhere he go, we're going to see that little stain right there. No matter how much he wash it, we'll always see that stain. Then I thought about this too, Deshaun. All this is allegedly, right? I thought about this too. I wonder what his girlfriend saying. You know what I'm saying? Your living girlfriend. I wonder what she's saying, man. Like, right now, what I say, 22 women all together. Then you got some more, man, coming on too, saying the same thing. They saying they don't know each other. They saying they don't know each other until now. But player, man, like, what is your girl saying? Like, if you was already being suspicious, all she gotta do now is put two and two together. Okay, this is why you acting funny now. You got this going on over here. Then you acting funny with me. Okay, to put two and two together now. Cause hey, man, women listen intently, player. Listen with intent too. So if you've been acting suspicious lately, now she knowing what's been up with you, man. But I hope that now, cause I thought about that. I say, okay, this man's reputation is on the line. He's trying to get traded, go to a new situation. You know what I'm saying? New atmosphere. Okay, then they trying to get his money now. He was talking about sitting out this year. Okay, you got that. Then I said, hold on. What about his girl, though? I know she might don't leave, but was he acting suspicious with her? Would she start putting two and two together? Was she leaving? Which I doubt it. You know what I'm saying? She probably gonna stand 10 toes down with him. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the situation, which would be a good thing. But man, what if he had to pay the money out? You know what I'm saying? Does that mean guilt? Does that mean, hey, I don't want to go to court, so let's go ahead and let me pay you off now? I don't have to go through all this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking, man, it's a lot riding on this, Deshaun. But I just want to break down my points because the man is a superstar. You know, like he might haven't went to the national, the NFC, the AFC championship conference game and shit. You know, he haven't made it that far yet. But man, as far as on the playing field, man, he went to the playoffs a few times. The man's good, man. That's why they don't want to trade him because he's great. And he got the potential to be really like up there with like I say like a Lamar Jackson. You know what I'm saying? A Patrick Mahomes. He got that ability, man. He just gotta have the pieces around him. Cause now his defense, superstar defensive player gone. He ain't got the superstar wide receiver no more. DeAndre Hopkins, man. So you got a lot, you know what I'm saying, working against you. So I know why you trying to get out of your situation, but man, I just wish, man, you wanna just, man, this is gonna be hard, Deshaun. You got a hard task ahead of you, player. You was trying to get out now. This could stop it because now the other team might say, man, we don't want that bad publicity coming over here. You know what I'm saying? But man, Deshaun, hey players, I just want to tell y'all my spiel, man. Making manipulative moves on a masseuse, players. Make manipulative moves on a masseuse.